Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, and welcome to Throwbacks, where we talk all things cool and retro. And welcome to this week's toy hunt. We just finished up doing a little return action for some non-chase Terry Funks. So, took a shot, tried to get them. Saw that on last week's video, but missed out on them. It is what it is at the end of the day, but we're going to go ahead and head back and see if there's actually anything on the shelves here. And if not, then, hey, we're already here, might as well, right? So let's get back here and see what's going on. Yeah, at the very least, we might find some clearance. I know a lot of Targets have been resetting, reboxing, reorganizing, all that kind of fun stuff. So maybe we'll get lucky and find something there. What do we got? We got the old stuff. Nothing new. Nothing cool. So they got one Hogan sold since the last time I was here, but no new legends. So that's not the best start. We got A-Dub, 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 A-Dub. Some Star Wars action pack. Bo-Katan. $249 Star Wars vehicle and fig. Probably not that, I would assume. Man at Arms, Motu, Turtles. No new Technodrome, not Technodrome, but the other purple thing. So nothing there. So nothing exciting. Let's see if we got any Batman, any Superman, any Marvel, any DC. $21. So much lower everywhere else. So I might take one and scan it just to see if it actually has dropped. And they just haven't gotten around to it. If we can get it off the pegs, there you go. Jean Grey X Factor. Otherwise, nothing. But let's go check and see if this is actually still 21 or if it's dropped down a little bit. Alright, verdict is $12. See? And that is why we check. Because you never can tell. And it's always worth a looky-loo. So, yep, pretty happy about that. Review coming to the channel soon. Alright, back to where else, but of course, good old Ollie World, and we're checking it out, we're seeing what's going on. Not expecting a whole lot of change, but hey, you never know. If we don't look, we can't know. We got the LWO Eddie, we got Mr. DiBiase himself, we got a beat up package Seth Rollins. Nothing too exciting. Oh, do we finally break the curse? This Walmart usually has Motu, but it hasn't had Joe's in a while. We got Blowtorch. We got Footloose doing Footloose things with a delicious mustache going on there. Blowtorch again. And Frag Viper. That's a cool looking dude right there. So there you go. Got some Joe's finally at the old Wally World. Let's see. I don't see any Power Rangers. So that's a bummer since I messed up at the last. Oh, you know what? That looks kind of like the Walmart shipper. Let's go check it out just out of curiosity, huh? Let's do that. But yeah, since I messed up at the was it on this week? Maybe I think it was last week's toy hunt where I finally found the Power Rangers. But of course, because why? What? Yeah, there it is. Of course, there it is. Power Rangers shipper. Green Ranger, Power Ranger, but I can always come back later, tomorrow probably, and snag that. Yeah, because tomorrow I'm going to see Fantastic Four, so it works out perfectly. There we go. But yeah, since I completely brain farted and left the Red Ranger sitting on the shelves, which I don't guess I really need because they are putting out a battle pack with the Red Ranger and a putty, so that'll be pretty cool. It's a good way to get extra putties, because I'm definitely going to need extra putties for sure, but I'm not seeing much else going on. So I guess I just gotta be a normal person and just buy groceries while I'm at the grocery store. Weird, but I guess it's what's gotta be done. Alright, back at Ollie's. Man, what a terrible, no good, rotten week we are having. We just lost Ozzy the other day, and now we just lost the immortal Hulk Hogan. Ah, man, just like love me some Ozzy, but man, did I love me some Hogan. You see my toy tours, you know, I've got shelves and shelves of Hogans and Hogan hanging on pegs, Hogan weight belts. I got it all, you know. But man, what a loss. 71 years young, and he's left us. But the hunt continues. We carry on. Definitely went ahead and ordered a Hogan figure that I had been actually I already have it. I just need another one, but that's just kind of how I roll. So went ahead and did that. So that'll be coming to the channel before too long. But yeah, sad day for sure. Let's continue on and see what we can get into here at Ollie's. Anything new and exciting that we just can't quite live without? Maybe not. Who knows? You got Matt Murdock hanging out there. Anybody else? Just old whole peg of mats. Pretty cool there. We got Drew McIntyre. Pegs and pegs of Drew. It's a good looking Drew. I think this is the that's a good line. I wonder where the rest of those are. $12. I'd probably be okay without that one. But nice to see. Hopefully that means there's more coming. Let's see what we got behind me. You never know what's going on behind you. Where I found a bunch of, oh, speak of the devil. Hello, Finn Balor. Ultimate Finn Balor for $20. Okay. Well, somebody's getting chewed out. I don't know if I want to leave that one, but we'll leave. Drew McIntyre. Oh, more pegs of Drew McIntyre, but I think I need to pick up white shoes. Is this the Chase? It might even be the Chase, but see if I want to grab that one. Alright, quick Google search later, and this is not the Chase, but still pretty cool. Ultimate for $20. I'd probably do that. $10 off. No, I don't have a. I think the only Finn I have is like Demon Finn, so he hasn't done that in years. So I guess it's probably time to upgrade a little bit. So, and then if we find anything else, we'll pop back on. I am an idiot. I walked right past another set of Outsiders Ultimates. How did I do that? What are we thinking? Alright, well, I guess Finn's getting left here because the Ultimates are coming home with me. Definitely not as good of a deal, but it is basically buy one, get one for these guys. So definitely not going to pick up all these like I did on a recent one, but holy moly, that's a great grab. Alright, finished up with all these. The Hulkster said, let me tell you something, brother. I'm going to give you my old buddy Scott Hall. We're hanging out up here in heaven. I just gave him the big boot, but he said, let me get you a little figure action. Ooh, yeah. I don't know why he'd say, oh, yeah. Thank you. He said, let me tell you something, not oh, yeah. Well, maybe he did that with Macho. Him and Macho are playing tag teams again. Alright. We're over here next door now. Check out the old thrift store. See what's going on. If anything. Thanks, Matt. See if anything is hopping and or popping. Probably not. I don't usually get anything movie wise here because they're $2, which I mean I get it's not like crazy expensive, but when you're used to getting DVDs and stuff like that from was it not Ollie's? Come on, words. Goodwill for, you know, basically was it 10 for $3? It kind of makes you a little stubborn there on the movie thing, but then I got, speaking of movie, I got about another hour and change until I go see Fantastic Four, so obviously we'll take you along for that. I'm gonna have to leave you at the door though. Can't let you watch the movie, unfortunately, but I will be able to tell you my thoughts on it and if it was worth the price of admission, which I guess for me is free because I've got the AMC stub, so I got that going for me. So it really won't cost me anything more than the monthly fee that I already pay, and I'm rambling uncontrollably because I'm bummed out about the Hulkster. But not, excuse me, not seeing a whole heck of a lot. So I think we're gonna wrap it up and pop back in at the mall. Alright, made it to the mall. Now we're gonna walk around, waste some time until Fantastic Four. I am curious if they have Captain Planet Funko. Oh, there's the Megazord. I got that coming soon. Review coming to the channel. Don't want to look too much into that. Do have a Barney Funko. It's kind of fun. Does that run 13 bucks? That's kind of fun. I would be theoretically interested in a Captain Planet Funko. Please, Super 7. Of all the terrible things that you do, you could nail, absolutely nail a Captain Planet. Wouldn't that be something? Let's do it. Look at that whole wave. Don't even want to look at them, because I got them coming in the mail eventually. So don't want to spoil it for me, because that would suck. But you guys can look. I'm not gonna look. Alright, no Captain Planet. Didn't really expect that. I think it's kind of a decent seller from what I've seen. It kind of disappeared off of Amazon and stuff pretty darn quick. So, alright, well, I don't think that I'm gonna find much of anything here. It is interesting to see the itty bitty Stranger Things, like upside down get up. That's pretty fun. What does that run? 32. That's not terrible. Not terrible at all. Okay, anything else that I can or cannot live without? Todd McFarlane 2-pack. And some other things, but nothing too exciting. Alright, when one like me is having a bad day, what does one do? He goes and sees the Christmas stuff. I won't drag you guys along again on this one. We just did this last week, but for me, I enjoy it, so I'm going to check it out and plan ahead, I guess. Alright, just finished up with Fantastic Four. By the time this drops, I'm sure it will have been out for about a week and change now. We always are a little ahead or behind, however you want to look at it, on the videos, but yeah, would absolutely, unequivocally, highly recommend. Had a blast. Stay for the mid-credit scene, and then for the post-credit scene, hit the bathroom. Get an early start on that. Not worth it staying for that, but amazing. Back to form. Let's hope that it works out. Alright, I think we are going to wrap up this week's toy hunt. Checking in on good old Ross. Yeah, I think we'll wrap it up. I think we've had a good week. We've had some really long toy hunt videos here over the last couple of weeks. So we'll keep this one hopefully a little shorter. See how it all adds up in the end. But in the end, we do appreciate you guys hanging out. We do appreciate the likes, the comments, and of course the subscriptions, which you can always do, especially since we post new content every single day. There's always something going on. You may not like what it is. There's something there, you know? It's like, do I want cold pizza? No. But is it there? Yes. So, worth it. Maybe that's a bad analogy, but hey, it's there. Look at these little Pokemon Select things here. It's kind of cool. A little Bulbasaur. A little Mew. Those are fun. Well, $8. Well, $15 for that, which is crazy. My kid just got this at Chuck E. Cheese the other day, so good for him. We got Flava Flav. What else do we have? Anything exciting? We got Super Saiyan, Gohan. We got whatever that is. We got Dumbledore in Funko form. Dumbledore with Hogwarts. Oh, there you go. That's first two movies Dumbledore right there. That sure is. At least it looks like it. But yeah, I think that's gonna wrap it up. Had a good week, had a fun week. And on a sad note, we did find a pretty great 2-pack there at old Ollie. So, give and take, I guess, at the end of the day. But RIP Hogan, and see you guys next week.